What are you doing, gentlemen? What's it look like? I'm drawing a house. Since I'm gonna be stuck here for an undisclosed amount of time because you can't remember the spell? There, all done. Well, at least there's one benefit of being in this weird cartoon universe. I got this baby. So why is there a water tower on top of your house? Well, you see, good sir, I am an animaniac. So the water tower makes me feel a little bit more at home. Wait, you're an animaniac? Huh. All this time I thought you were just some weird cat. Well, you're not entirely wrong. I have no idea what an animaniac is, so for all you know, I could just be some weird cat. Anyway, we're already well into the episode. You might want to go ahead and open it. Holy crap, you're right! Okay, this is Putting Your Hoof Down. The episode begins with Life treating Fluttershy as a doormat, Angel Bunny demanding special treatment to the other pets, all of Ponies showing how much of a jerks they are, and Fluttershy cringing in the process. Rarity and Pinkie Pie try to help out by showing her different ways of asserting themselves, but neither of these ways really work for Fluttershy. And we get this one shopkeep who is probably the worst shopkeep in all of Equestria. I would tell Cherry Jubilee about this guy, but I'm more of a fan of a quicker solution. You're welcome, Internet! So after Angel Bunny's umpteenth tantrum, Fluttershy realizes that she's got to change her personality in order to make herself less of a doormat. So she visits a flyer that she got in the mail, where we finally get to meet for the first time Iron Will, the teacher of ponies so that they are no longer doormats. Fluttershy was his first real student. And can we all just take a moment to really appreciate Iron Will? Like, first off, he's the first Minotaur that we ever see in Equestria. So, new species, +1 on likability points. And he's also got a genuinely distinct personality. He's a business guy, but he's also in it for himself. And he is selling a genuine product. He's sort of like Flim Flam Brothers 2.0. Except, you know, a lot less business savvy and a lot more manly. So, Iron Will delivers on what he promises. He teaches Fluttershy in a few short lessons on how to be more assertive, going from rhymes to reasons, quite literally, and showing her that she doesn't have to be the life's doormat. And she applies these lessons in real life, and at first it seems like it works. But then Fluttershy allows these lessons to go straight to her head. She begins to torture and bully other ponies for the sake of torturing and bullying. Fluttershy, did you really need that taxi all that badly? You have wings. You can fly. Somebody help me. Well, after lashing out at her friends for trying to help her, Fluttershy realizes that she's become the very bully that she was trying to fight against. So she bars herself into her hut, never to come out again until she's coped with this monster. But, sure as sugar shines, Iron Will comes up in order to collect his payment. Pinkie Pie and Rarity realize that Fluttershy is in no state to be dealing with this guy right now, so they do everything they can to hold him off so that Fluttershy can cope. So wait, Iron Will didn't actually charge Fluttershy anything to get those first lessons? Literally nothing? That's just bad business sense there, big guy. Really, really bad business sense. So with every attempt to stop Iron Will failed, he then confronts Fluttershy to get his payments. And Fluttershy says, no. Iron Will is immediately taken aback and upset by this response, but Fluttershy stands her ground and says she was not satisfied with his purchase, so she doesn't feel like she has to pay, which is his business motto. So he, instead of causing a scene, he honorably leaves and says, you know what? Fair's fair. And I have to ask the community something. How exactly is Iron Will the bad guy? I mean, he delivered a quality product, he didn't even charge anything, and he kept to his business practices when the customer wasn't satisfied. So tell me, how exactly is Iron Will the bad guy here? I've seen many episodes where shows way worse bad guys. Hell, The vendor from earlier in this episode was a worse bad guy. How the hell is Iron Will the villain? Oh, right. I'm being a little bit overzealous. I really did enjoy this episode. It's a nice little slice of life for standing up for yourself, but showing that sometimes you can take things too far. There's a difference between standing up for yourself and just being a flat-out irredeemable jackass. So, without any further complications, I will give this episode a B-. It's worth watching, and I recommend it. So with that being said, I'm the Cartoon Gentleman. I brought you organized chaos, and as you excuse me, I'm going to go inside my house. Oh, come on!